what's happening here.
President Trump in recent days has taken aim at Minnesota's Somali community with xenophobic remarks and calls for removal from the U.S.
Oh.
It coincides with the new ICE operation in the Twin Cities that's resulted in at least 5 arrests of Somali immigrants. Special correspondent Fred DeSam Lazaro has this report on the community's response and how we got here, including a sweeping fraud scandal that's gripping the state.
You can see what's happening right here.
A massive fraud scheme uncovered in Minnesota found money intended for social services has been allegedly siphoned indirectly into the pockets of the Somali terrorist group Al-Shabaab. Somali immigrants in Minnesota have reportedly been abusing systems meant to help the most unfortunate among us, including the latest federally funded autism services. The autism fraud scheme reportedly amassed $14 million through Medicare claims for services.
You heard that? $14 billion.
Services that were never provided, involving kids who never had autism.
Oh,
and the Somali immigrants behind this web of schemes have allegedly stolen billions from taxpayers, much of the money going back to the Somali government, where it would then end up in the hands of terrorists. Manhattan Institute.
Somalians ripped off that state for billions of dollars.
That's
billions.
Right.
Every year, billions of dollars. And they contribute nothing.
He's wrong, and we want them here. Somali people have been an extraordinary benefit. I'll say it again. Somali people have been a benefit to our city.
Like, how have they been a benefit to the city? Like, ripping out 14 million US dollars. Then you see they benefit? Maybe they do benefit you or something like that, okay? Because
for longer than I have been in our city.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks.
Like, the racists are actually just jealous of Somalis because
Seriously?
of how successful we became in a matter of one generation. And I was watching a lot of videos that are coming up on my For You page where people are saying, how come Somalis have nice cars and we don't? We've been here like how many generations? We were born here, our ancestors are from here, but Somalis drive nice cars. This whole thing is just making me realize is jealousy. They're jealous of our success because they expect us like to be at the bottom of the bottom, right? And then we come here one generation, we work hard, we save our money. And Somalis are not the only community that committed fraud, okay? We're not all committing fraud, okay? Every community has bad apples, but they're trying to use that as leverage to hate on us, right? And attack our community. But what it is like when you're an immigrant group and you're Black on top of that and you're African,
seriously?
they hate you to be successful.
They
hate you to be successful. Now, if we were like European immigrants, like maybe Bosnians who are Muslims or Russians, and they become successful, nobody would blink an eye because they're white.
All right, so let me, because now I see Somalis starting to run in the Victim Olympics and they're blaming racism. This has nothing to do with racism, right? They want to deport Venezuelans if they're here illegally. They want to deport Guatemalans if they're here illegally. Asian people are getting deported. Africans are getting deported. And it's the same when it comes to illegal migrants with Somalis. The ignorance in this is so profound because I've never in my life, not one day, have ever heard anybody, and I travel all over. I've never heard an American, not a Black person, not an American, not a white person, anybody. I've never heard them say that they're jealous of a Somali. I've never seen them say that they're checking for y'all cars or anything like that. Here's the truth. Americans are bothered by the idea that American taxpayer dollars are being leveraged in order to give other people that is not pouring into the United States of America's culture and finances and resources and improving what's happening here, but they're trying to subvert the culture in order to be Somalia while at the same time taking advantage of our infrastructure.
and everything. Like, if you could really understand and dig deep, she's now blaming it on racism and stuff like that. Okay, let's go down deep here. Even though our president called the Somalians trash or stuff like that, now ask yourself this question. Maybe what have you done for maybe the state and stuff like that to make us really value you? Because you're not blaming on skin color. What have you produced? What are the products or services you have done for us to really regard you, to keep you here as gold? Because when you say we are jealous of your success and stuff like that because of your skin color, that is not true. We value success. We value people who give in their all to create a better community, not to just come and steal money, and yeah, you go around complaining. Okay, like that is not true. Don't blame your skin color. Blame yourself first for being lazy and always stay on complaining. If you knew all this, why didn't you stay in your country and develop it? Like, you see?
Structure, the dedication, the motivation, everything that we've built here in the United States of America, we built with our hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears. And then you come in, disrespect us, and then at the same time take advantage of what it is that we've afforded for Americans, legal citizens. You come over here under asylum. You come over here under temporary protective status.
That's
You
right.
come over here and you take advantage. And a lot of these people become legal after coming over here illegally. And then they also take advantage of birthright citizenship because now you're saying I'm a first generation.
The last thing that we need is federal agents coming here.
They are there. Picture.
Pretending that we should be afraid of somebody just based on the color of their skin, just based on what they look like, just based on what country their ancestors claim as honor as a motherland.
We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
Our values and our commitment to the Somali community, to every community of immigrants and people in our city, is rock solid and will be unwavering.
Walt is a grossly incompetent man. There's something wrong with him. Okay, there's something wrong with him. And when you look at what he's done with Somalia, which is barely a country, you know, they have no anything. They just run around killing each other. There's no structure. And when I see somebody like Ilhan Omar, who I don't know at all, but I always watch her for years. I watch her complain about our Constitution, how she's being treated badly. Our Constitution, the United States of America, is a bad place. Hates everyone.
She's just not grateful. Like, those are the words you could use for her. She's ungrateful here. She's ungrateful. Yes, ungrateful servant. Yes.
Hates everybody, hates Jewish people, hates everybody. And I think she's an incompetent person.
The president has always had very bigoted, xenophobic, Islamophobic comments when it comes to, people who are of Muslim faith or people who are black. We've seen him call African nations as shitholes, and so it's not really surprising. But what is weird to me is just how creepy he's been obsessed with me and the Somali community.
He's not obsessed with you because of you. He's obsessed with you because of the things you go around, pour out, and make everybody feel the state is a very bad place. Okay? It's not supposed to be so. You can't come into my house, I give you a bed, give you a place to sleep, feed you, I go back, turn around and bite me. I expect me to be happen. If you've been given a status in your country because there's a war in your country, this is more than 30 years, about 36 years, you've been given the place to come to the state, giving you a house to live in, then you go about, you say it's a bad place, you go around blaming the policies and stuff like that. A question I asked earlier, if you knew all this, how to make policies good, fine, why didn't you stay in your country and develop these statutes or policies to make your own country good? Why run out here to come and complain? Like, this is not a complaint zone, okay? I'm going to tell you straight in your face, this is not a complaint zone. You should go look for something to do better than to go around complaining and making people to support you. You get? So, if you're liking this channel, I want you to subscribe to get insights like this, because we should not accept things which are unacceptable in our country here. Thank you.